What's up, guys? It's your boy Live Purpose back at you again with another banger. Yes, guys, the YouTube page is slowly growing, almost hitting my first 100 subscribers. Hopefully, it keeps on growing just like this in the next few months to come. All right. So for today's video, guys, I decided to create this little back testing video for you guys so you can see how I go about trading NZD. Yes, guys, I just want you guys to just watch this video, enjoy, leave some comments, and let's see if we can grow together throughout my journey. All right, thank you. All right, guys, so as I mentioned in the intro, we're basically going to be doing a short backtesting session right now on NZD. What I'm basically going to be doing is showing you my thought process and also how I control myself, how I try to be systematic about the trades and the approach that I take every single time I'm on these charts taking trades. All right, so let's dive right into it. All right, guys, so currently you do know I trade NZD on the 4-hour and also I execute the trades on the 30-minute, right? All right, let's dive right into it. So currently we realize around this point right here, let's change this to gray. Let's try to use this as gray. So currently this is the two zones the market is failing to break currently, around price 0.653 and also 0.659, right? So I am not gonna look to go really long unless price breaks above this with a very nice 4-hour candle above this zone. So let's go right above here. And also if price breaks below here, right? And also an area to take into consideration is around here, right? Right around here. All right, so if price decides to break these areas, I'm sure the next resistance zone I'm going to try to aim for is right around 0.67, right? A nice area and cool. And also if price decides to push to the downside, I have this zone that I can definitely look to take my trades from right around here. I can take profit around here, right? But for now, all I'm focused on is what's happening between this price area and this price area, right? So let's get to the 30-minute. While right now we're on the 30-minute looking at this, we can see that there's another resistance zone that presented itself around this area here, right? So let's turn this zone into red real quick. Good. So once we look here, we know that a lot of buyers are around this area. So if we're trying to go above, we can expect price to react at this zone too, right? So let's press play and see what happens. All right, cool. So the good part about this is that price decided to do what? Create this lower low right around this point. Because if you look, you can see the change, the trend change. Boom, 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 right? And usually when price breaks below a zone, it signifies a change in trend. If I want to go ahead and delete this, let's go ahead and delete that. We can also look at this break right around this point here. So we had that. Let's look at this break around here. This break around here. So I'm expecting a retest back into this level, right? Just a simple retest back in this level. So the good thing is we already got price to do what? Break this level right around here. Right, this level right around here, we got that level to break. So all I'm going to be looking for is retest this back into this area to see if I can get in on sell, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to plan my trade out. Let's do a 25 pip stop loss, and let's see if we can push back down to the downside right around here. Let's see if we can go here and see if we get any Fibonacci set up to take place. I'm going to be worrying about all of this area here. All right, this area here, but still I'm focused on here because I still think that price could push all the way here. So let's try to see if this trade is going to play out. We're going to look for this full drop, probably around, back into this area where this resistance is right around here, and I'm gonna move this up a little bit because I like the 78% at times with NZD/USD. All right, so let's see the trade. It's a 1 to 2.63. We're looking for 65 pips. Remember, for every 100 pips we make $6,000, right? 60 lots. Well, $60, 6 lots, all right? Let's go. Let's press play and see if we get that error. All right, cool. We got triggered in the trade. Let's see what takes place now. If we're gonna go down, see what's happening now. If we're gonna get push, a good thing, price push down there again. Let's keep going. See what happens next. And we decided to tank. Right, so let's keep going. Once price breaks this area again, we want to go what? Break even. Boom. So we're going to try to lock in all this trade, see if we're going to win this trade or not, and boom, we hit our target. 65 pips, right? 65, 66 pips. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put 65, right? So our goal is to see how much we can really make from this trade. So we just made 65.9 pips. Cool, cool, cool. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's go ahead and write right around here. Up, and let's write trades take. All right. Cool. All right, that's our first trade. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on to our next trade. Let's keep going. So now when we look at this point right here, we notice that what happened, right? Price went ahead and break this area. So now we're going to be looking at there's a possibility for what? Price to continue to go to where? The next support zone down to here. But what I'm still focused on, price just recently broke this level. And also remember on the 4-hour, we were already a part of what? We're already a part of what? A break above this zone. So we want to see what price will definitely do, if we're going to get a very strong close below or what. All right, let's look at the 4-hour. Look at the 4-hour. Price barely sort of closed below there. Let's go on the 30-minute and let's go again. All right, so the good part about this right now is that the market kind of created like some sort of support here, a zone here, and also a zone above here, right? So to be honest, if I'm gonna trade, I'm definitely gonna look to take trades where? Take trades above these two zones, right? Remember, we're still in a consolidation, so if you wanna, if you wanna take trades here, it's up to you or not. But for me personally, if I see opportunities like these, I'll definitely go for it. One, because the direction is, remember, it's in the buy position, right? We already broke above this major resistance right now. We came back for a retest just the same. So we have to be following what's happening on the higher time frame. So with a break above this now, I am looking at this trade that we can potentially see a good, break and retest scenario taking place here. Price successfully breaking above, touching here and retesting here, and then we go higher. So let's see if we get our trade, right? Good. Price getting into the zone we wanted, which is good. And we're going to plan it again around here. We're going to do 18 pips. You know what, matter of fact, the last resistance that I want to focus on, probably a dip in here. The resistance that I want to work with is right under here, right? This is the resistance, because if you look, when price was pushing up, this was the Fibonacci level that the market created. So I want my stop loss to be under here, just a little bit. And then my take profit to be all the way up in the zone, right? All the way in the zone. Or if you're okay with here, let's do it here, right? 50 pips, which is fine. And this again leaves us with what? A 1 to 2.54, a 2.45 trade. All right. So let's see how this goes with a 20 pip stop. So let's see how this trade goes. If we get this trade or not. price is gonna break away and leave us stranded in the gutters. See if price leave us in the gutters. Boom, now we're in the trade. We're gonna see if we're gonna fail. The good part about the trade is what? Price tampered with the channel that it was creating right around here. So after we had price creating that resistant level, price created that channel going to the downside, and the channel got broken. So now I'm looking at this as a potential push to the upside right around here. All right, so we're gonna still look at it, but this is a change of direction a little bit. So we're gonna see what happens next. Price still breaks down. See what happens, if we're gonna lose this trade or not. Gonna lose this trade. Price still destroyed our zone here, so let's remove this. So this information is not irrelevant. We're gonna still keep our 20 pip stops and see what happens next. I realize like price is still doing what? Creating lower lows, lower highs, going down, but still, we're still in that consolidation, and price almost pushed into that zone. So I'm gonna try to see if I can hold to see if it works or not. All right, let's see what happens next. All right, cool. So what do you realize that happened here? That same channel that I told you guys about, price decided to finally break this channel. So I think this is more like the area that we're working with. So we got that break of a channel, price came back, retest. Now we're pushing. So let's see if it's gonna continue. We're gonna end up winning. Now we're above here. Now we're above this resistance here. I'm gonna go ahead now and go to break even. All right, because this is the resistance we needed to break and close above to go to the upside. All right, so let's keep on rolling. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. And boom, we hit TP. So this is another 50 pips, 50.3 pips. 9, let's go down, 50.3 pips. 3 pips. Cool. Nice. Let's delete these zones and let's keep going. All right, cool. Let's see what happens next. So that's 2 successful trades right around here. So now we're finally broken above this zone, right? So let's look at our 4-hour. Let's look at our 4-hour. We have a nice 4-hour close. So now we're above this zone. We're back to what our original setup of a breakout and a retest of this zone. So now I'm around this point. I'm gonna keep going and see what happens next. All right, guys, let's keep going. We're looking for a nice retest into this level. Once price showed itself back to the downside. All right, cool. We created a resistance around here. All right, guys, so now that we realize what the market's done around this point, we realized price created some sort of a support, price broke support, and now price is back above here. But usually when we see patterns like this, when the market goes like this, let's show you, price goes up, instead of going down, price goes boom, 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 creating that channel, and we're looking for that breakout, that retest to drop. So that's the pattern that I saw right around this area here. So I would love to see a break of this channel here that's going on above here, right? Price, boom, a nice break of this channel. Perfect. Now I'm looking for a nice retest into here for me to sell this trade back down to the retest level here for 74 pips. And we have a nice 30 pip stop loss around here. So let's see if we get this trade or not, if price is gonna leave us stranded around there or not. All right, cool. We're now in the trade. Let's see if we're gonna get the trade or not, all right? If we're gonna lose this trade or not. See if we're gonna lose this trade. If we're gonna lose or not. The good part about this so far is that we broke this level again. So let's see what's gonna happen next. If price is gonna keep on going to the upside. See, and okay, we've lost this trade, right? All right, so that's 30 pips. Gonna go negative 30 pips. Negative 30 pips. 30 pips. So 30.7 pips. 0.7 pips. All right, so that's 3 trades taken so far. I really thought this trade would work because we still needed a retest here, but it's what it is. Let's keep on going. All right, so we're still around this point. Price is coming back to retest here again. Let's see what it's gonna do. Boom, we broken back under this area. So again, I am gonna look for this trade because we have the same pattern showing itself again. Price giving us this channel, price retesting this area, but price is now under here. So I'm gonna be looking at here and above here. Another 30 pips that I'm gonna be risking again, and I'm gonna go for this trade. So for right now, I'm just gonna be looking at this trade, planning it out again, and I'm gonna look to take this trade. Let's see, price triggered us in, and let's see if we get that retest back down to the downside. And there we go. This is a 30 pip trade again, back down into this area, and let's see if boom. Nice, 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 nice. 84 pip trade for a fourth trade. It's an 84 pip trade. 84 pips. So that's good, 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 good. It's a little bit smaller, guys. All right, cool. So fourth trade, nice trade. We just got stopped out at this one. You know, just got stopped out just a little bit. But now we got a better trade present itself. We took the same trade again. We're being very systematic, right? Taking the same kind of trades over and over, right? So let's keep going. Remember, we're just pushing back into this area. So we want to look at this and make our decisions. All right, cool. I'm not going to be quick to buy yet. I would like to see price break above this area first before I just try to look to hop in the buys right above here. If price breaks above here, I know what? I know that the market could push to the upside. So I'm waiting. Waiting to see what it's going to do. Yeah, cool. Cool. We finally broken above, right? So now what I'm going to be doing now is planning my trade. I'm going to try to see if I can plan like a Fibonacci trade around this area. So I'm going to be looking to take an entry somewhere around here to push to the upside around there. And you guys know 30 pips, you know, not even 30. Let's do 20 pips this time. Push into this, the 61 area for 99 pips. It's a 1 to 4.82 risk to reward. We've already broken this area that the market created here. The most we can look for is this retest into this level. So let's see if we're going to get this retest. Not going to get the retest, guys. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oof. It's crazy, 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 crazy. Honestly, once I didn't get the retest, I wouldn't want to enter this trade. So I'm not going to treat this as a losing trade because I wouldn't take this trade after seeing that, right? So let's look at this again and let's regroup. Let's remove these. Boom, boom, boom. And let's see again. The good thing about this is that price actually broke above here and it's back here. So I will definitely look to take a buy around this position. If a bullish candle presented itself, I'm gonna look to take a buy, right? So let's see what the market does. See what the market does. If it's gonna break, let's pull this across. All right, let's pull this across and see what it does. The market's gonna go to the downside. Now we're talking. So we have this engulfing candle that presented itself. We need price to come back to retest right there. Once it retests, we're gonna look to take our trade right around the next bearish candle. Good. Boom. Wait. Right around here, I'm gonna go ahead, take my position right under here for around 32 pips to see if we're gonna push back to the upside. First, we're gonna try to see if we're gonna get back to here. And then we're gonna go, let's see what happens next. Boom. We lost that trade, all right? Lost that trade. All right, cool. So we lost 30 pips. So all in all, guys, we took 5 trades so far and we're going good. It's 32.2 pips, all right? 32.2 pips. Let's go here, we minus 32.2 pips. So guys, all in all, we took 5 trades so far. We've won 3, we lost 2. In total, we lost 62 pips. And in total, if I do my math right, so we got 65.9 plus 50.3 plus 84. Boom. 200 pips. And let's minus the 62.7. We made 137 pips, right? Just being very systematic, guys. So as you guys can see, if we're gonna be taking any trades or anything, we're gonna always try to see if we can be very systematic, and we'll definitely have better results, right?